Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Looks like the mics is hot. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. All right, we back in the building. All right, your wife and children, we back in the building. All right, I'm ready when y'all are. So, welcome back. So, stand by. We still prepping these mics. Stand by for me. Still prepping these mics. All right. Hopefully everything is good. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Mic check, 1, 2. All right, mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. Get everything set, ready to go. All right, so I did a live Christmas Carnage. I missed some, my mics went bad, so the audio went bad, so I decided to come back and give y'all some more holiday havoc and redo the Christmas Carnage live that I did on Christmas, since the audio went out. So we're gonna start off just like I did on Christmas. I'm gonna bring it to you. We're gonna bring it to you live with the first. We're gonna start off with your boy. You know what I'm saying? With your boy. We're gonna start with your boy. Your boy Benji from the block. Like Jenny from the block, but Benji. We're gonna start off with your boy Benji from the block. Mic check. Hopefully you guys can hear me. So let's get everything popping. Hopefully everything is popping. Let me double check. See how we looking over here. Everything is looking good. Okay. My people. Stream health, let me check everything. All right, let's go, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all up too long, you know. Everybody on, still on vacation. Hopefully y'all enjoying y'all holiday. You know, back at you with some Christmas Carnage, some holiday havoc, you know. And we just gonna get back into it. So since my last live went bad on me, I checked the video, it was pretty bad, so I took it down. So I came back to redo it to give the people some clarity. You know what I'm saying? So welcome back to the show, to the gun show. All right, welcome back to the show. All right, so we're gonna start off, all right? Since everybody's, having a Merry Christmas, we're gonna start off like I did before. Let's explain what Christmas Carnage is about. I mean, so your boy Benji down here, right, is wishing y'all a Merry Christmas. The Antichrist, Satan, the devil, right, himself, the emissary of Satan, he's wishing you a Merry Christmas. So matter of fact, I'm just wanting to get the mics right, get everything right. Let's start off with that. So I bid you a happy holiday, right? And a Christmas Carnage from the Antichrist himself. Let's let him speak. Come on, Benji, do it to it, baby.
With your family and friends this Christmas. I wish the Christian community in Israel and around the world blessings for a Merry Christmas from the Holy Land. At a time when Israel is fighting on 7 fronts, We deeply appreciate the steadfast support of our Christian friends around the world. You've stood by our side. You've stood by our side resiliently, consistently, forcefully, as Israel defends our civilization against barbarism. The people of Israel are united in defending our nation against those bent on our destruction. We seek peace with all those who wish peace with us, but we will do whatever is necessary to defend the one and only Jewish state, the repository and the source of our common heritage. Christian community in Israel.
So let me stop there right there, right? So the Antichrist, right? One of the sons of Satan wishes you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. What do you buy? The Antichrist, right? Now, in case you Christians, let's get it popping. In case you Christians didn't know, right? Christmas is about so-called the one you mistakenly label Jesus Christ. That's not a name, it's a title. It means anointed Messiah. You see? It's nobody's name, but this is not what that's about. Now, Christmas is about, right, so-called Christ's birthday, which is not on December 25th. I'm not going to get into that, right? Now, what I do want to talk about is all of these Christians. So Christianity, you know what I mean, is about so-called Jesus Christ, and the birthplace of Christ is where, children? Where is it? Do you know? It's in Israel, Palestine, where he is, right? And he's blowing up. He blew up the second oldest church in your religion. Maybe not you. Maybe you're Muslim and not you, but in some of your religion, some people around here. And most Christians didn't have a problem with that. And he killed Christians, but because they was Arab, and a lot of people are racist, they didn't give a fuck if he killed the Arabs, right? Okay? So you didn't give a fuck if he killed Arab people. You say, whatever. They Christians, but they not like me. Like Kendrick, they not like us. They not like us. So they Christian, but they not like us, right? So it's okay if he kills them in a church with snipers and bombs and bunker buster bombs on the set. That guy right there or there, wherever he is on the screen. It's okay if he kills them with bunker buster bombs on Christmas in your religious homeland, right? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw him, you would ever think it closed, right? On Christmas. So he's killing your people, supposedly, but who gives a fuck, right? All of these Christians, whether you're in Mexico, you're the Catholic Christian, you're in Mexico, you're in the Philippines, you're in America, you're in Canada, you're in Europe, right? The synagogue of Satan, Revelations 2:9, is thanking you for helping them blow up churches in the homeland of your Messiah, Jesus Christ, on Christmas, killing people all year long, on Christmas, not Christmas, kill 250,000 people, but you good, right? Va la 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 la, 'tis the season to be jolly. Va la 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 la, right? So, right, that's how it is, right? So, while you're singing Christmas carols and drinking eggnog, the Antichrist emissary is wishing you a happy, thanking you for helping him kill Christians and also the descendants of Christ. Because this man is from Poland, right? This evil-looking devil is from Poland. He's not from Palestine, Israel. He went there in like 1945, 50, 1950 with his parents or something. So he's not from there. The people he's killing, the people in Gaza, in the West Bank, in Jerusalem, where your so-called Messiah is from, he's killing them. They actually were born from the bloodline of your Messiah. But maybe you're too stupid. Not you. I'm sure you're smart. Maybe you and you. No offense. But some people are stupid. So the people he calls not Semites are actually Semites from the bloodline of Christ. Most of those people have been there for over 2,500 years. He just got there. That guy, wherever he is on the screen. He just got there, right? Mind you. And so that's a problem, but not for you, right? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw him, you would even think it glows, right? So not for you, because you got Christmas songs in America, and he's thanking you for helping him kill 200,000 people and sacrifice them to Satan, him and his people. He says, thank you for being with me. I don't know about you. I'm not fucking with him. I don't know who he's talking about. I would never be with people that, number one, are liars. Number two, killed 250,000 people, like 30,000 kids, right? I ain't even no fan of the Arabs, but I'm just saying, like, you killed 30,000 kids who wasn't fighting you. You see? Some of them wasn't even with Hamas. You just killed them anyway, right? Their parents, none of them was with Hamas, but you just killed them for fun. And then he thanks the people and wishes you a Merry Christmas. Does that make sense? And notice, you don't see, you would think that you would see protests. Hell no, you must stop the genocide. You would think that all of these so-called Christians will be protesting. Where are the Christians that are protesting this? You don't mind if somebody blows up your second oldest church? You don't mind if people kill the original Christians? Why? Because you're not really a Christian. Maybe you are, but some of these people, maybe you are. I'm not talking to you. Some of y'all are cool. Welcome. Some of y'all are fuck niggas. You know what I mean? Like, let's just be, I'm sorry. These are the end times. You got to call a spade a spade. Anytime the Antichrist is wishing you a Merry Christmas and thanking you for helping them commit a genocide, something's fucking wrong with you. Somebody should tell you, your mother and father are liars, right? Your mother and father should have told you, you're a fuck mother, you're a piece of shit. Some people should tell you. You know what I mean? And then maybe you wouldn't be. There are. How do you clean up somebody that does something like this? You dig what I'm saying? Like, how do you clean them up? To you, a lot of people, that's a good man right there. That's your example of a good man. Why? Because he's white and he's from Europe and he killed Arabs, non-so-called white people? Is that why he's a good man? If he's a good man, I'm just curious, like, what is the true example of a good man? Some people say a rich man is a good man, but Martin Luther King and Malcolm X were considered good men and they died poor. Not poor, but pretty much, right? And then they're considered great men, but at the same time, right? So what is the measure of a good man? Is that a good man? He said he's defending society. Who is he talking about? He's not defending me. I need to be protected from him. I'm a Semite. He's an anti-Semite. He's a white, racist, anti-Semite Nazi. And I need to be defended from him. He's not defending me from anybody, right? If anything, him and his people are a problem for me. So he's not defending me from anybody. He says I'm defending society from barbarism. What's more from barbarism? This is insanity. This is welcome to Christmas Carnage, holiday havoc, brought to you by the Antichrist, Satan the devil, right? Who wishes you a Merry Christmas. And if he can If this devil, if this satanic representative can wish you a Merry Christmas, so can I, right? I guess I can, right? Merry Christmas, right? Well, Happy New Year. Happy Holiday Havoc. Happy Christmas Carnage, right? Let's get into it. Where are these Christians at on Christmas while he's killing people in your homeland, in your religious homeland, right? Jerusalem, Bethlehem, these are all in the Bible. They say, Jesus was born in Bethlehem, and all these bullshit songs, right? You got pictures of baby Jesus everywhere in Bethlehem, where they're killing the people in Gaza. That's all the land of Christ. That's not his land. That man's from Poland. He's a white man. Look at him. He's an evil white man, white racist Nazi from Poland. Look at his face. And it's even more, because he may not even be human. And that's a whole nother story. And I'm going to get into that, right? We're going to talk about it today. Welcome to Christmas Carnage Part 2 Redux, right? Holiday Havoc. All right? So we're going to talk about what's up with these Christians. Christians is about Christmas, but he's killing Christians, but nobody can stop him. Why? Why can't anybody stop this guy? Is the question. Instead, he's congratulating you, right? He's congratulating, maybe not you, you're a nice guy, you're a nice guy, but maybe some of you. He's saying, thank you for helping me kill all these people. Thank you for standing by and being cool with me killing all these people. Merry Christmas. Right? I think they killed maybe 30 people on Christmas, maybe dropped a bomb with an American bomb, right? And you're walking around with your Israel flag on, bunch of Nazis, or your Ukrainian Nazi flag on, bunch of fucking Nazis. Disgusting, right? Defiling the Bible. Right? There's going to come a time, right? What if this so-called Christian on Christmas, what if so-called your Messiah came back and demanded you explain yourself and demanded accountability? What would you do? See, that's why you can't trust Christians. They're not accountable. This is okay for them. Why? They say nobody's going to do anything. I don't give a shit if he kills people in the church in Bethlehem, in Gaza, where the real Christians are from. I'm just playing around. I got a Bible and a cross and stuff. I'm just playing. I'm playing Christianity and stuff. Merry Christmas. I'm going to play Christian. That tells you something about these Christians and this Christianity thing. It should tell you something. One, that they phony as shit. That's just number one. Right? Number one, they phony as fuck. Yo, stand by for me real quick. Right? Stand by for me real quick. Let me see if I can reach this. You are now rocking with the best. Listen, I don't really think that, maybe I'm just vain or whatever, but I don't think there's nobody better than me. Right? Like, I just don't, like, I give you that work, I be giving them that work. Right? I be giving them that work. And it's just, you know how? Just tell the truth. It's easy. There's so many bullshit people out here, and I'm like, yo, it's easy to be better than you because all you got to do is tell the truth. It's real easy. Like this guy. That guy is horrible. It's easy to be better than him. But just think who he hangs out with. Like he comes to the U.S. Congress and gives speeches. Right? Let's take a look at something real quick. Let's take a look at a quote from the Bible. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let's see how that looks real quick. I don't know if I can get that to work. It's probably gonna cut off part of it, right? But this is Revelations 2 and 9, right? Let me see. I may can get that in there. Let me see. Let me try. Work with me. Work with the boy. Let me see. All right. Work with the kid. Revelations 3 and 9. What does that say, children's? Like homie the clown. Hello, children's. What did that say, children's? Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them come and worship before thy feet, and know that I have loved thee. Right? So what does that say? Most of these Christians who that guy just wished a Merry Christmas are Satanists. That's right. I know. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt. You might want to, this is Christmas Carnage, Holiday Havoc. This is going to hurt. This ain't going to be a Merry Christmas message for your ass. This is going to be the cold, hard truth. Most of these Christians are Satan worshipers. Now, that's not coming from me. That's coming from the Bible. And I know it's not you. I know you don't worship Satan. I know you don't do that. But you know there's a lot of them out here that are, right? For real, for real. Hold on, stand by for me. You are now rocking with the best. So I want you to stand by and keep rocking with me. Stand by. All right, I'm back, and I'm black. So, yeah, we're going to keep getting into it. Welcome back to Christmas Carnage. This is the Holiday Havoc Redux, right? Because part 1 got screwed up. So, I fixed the mic. I hope the mic sounds good for y'all. And we're going to get into it. It's going to be savage. It's, blood and bones, fire and brimstone. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Get you a cup of eggnog. You might need to put an extra shot in that shit or something. Or get out of here. It's going to get hot. You know what I mean? Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Right? So, a lot of Christians worship Satan. Now, where am I getting that from? Am I just getting that from this quote? No, not just this quote. This quote follows up on another quote that I know you don't know. But maybe you know, but you don't know. Right? A lot of people don't know. It's from the book of Ezra. In the book of Ezra, which, I don't know, maybe I'll pull it up. Should I pull it up? I don't know, I'm going to try. I ain't going to pull it up right now. I'll just talk about it. In the book of Ezra, Ezra has a prophecy. In that prophecy, he describes the Antichrist as a reptilian. That's right. He describes the Antichrist as a reptilian. And so, and he describes some other things. But he also describes the Antichrist as this whole white Jesus thing they got going. Right? So basically, this whole Christmas thing and all of that shit is of the Antichrist. And notice this guy, I'll pull him back up. Let me pull Benji boy back up here in a minute. Right? Stand by, let me pull him back up. Good old Benji. See if I can get him back up on the screen for you. There we go. Get him back up on the screen. His beautiful face, right? This goddamn wicked, this damn wicked. Right? So basically, it's explaining the whole thing to you. If you read Ezra, where he talks about the whole fake white Jesus, Christianity being fake, and actually what he's indicating to you is that it is of the Antichrist, Satan, the devil, and brought to you by them. That's why he's wishing you a Merry Christmas. If it was any, think about it like this. If it was any reality to the actual Christianity that you people are involved in, not you, you probably in the good shit, but you over there, right? Or them over there, right? Not you. If it was any reality to it, do you think he would wish you a Merry Christmas? If he thought actually that there was a Messiah coming to save those people he was killing and that was going to dust his ass off, do you think he'd be wishing you a Merry Christmas? Think about it. Did you? No, he be saying, fuck you, right? Fuck you, your whole family. Kiss my ass, right? He knows it's all fake. He's like, yeah, this shit is all fake. Brought to you by me. Ha ha ha, right? He's like, Merry Christmas. Turn the mic off, turn the camera. What a bunch of losers, right? He wished you a Merry Christmas, turned the mics and the shit and the camera off. He probably was looking at his back, high five, right? Having a drink. Fucking losers. Fucking Christian losers. Because that's what I would have been thinking. But that's in the Bible. And don't you think he knows that? The devil, Satan, knows the Bible better than you do. But not you. I know you know it, but you know them other people. Right? I know you know the Bible. I know you know about the book of Ezra. I know you know about Revelations 3 and 9. Right? I know you know about the prophecy of Joel, etc., right? This is Holiday Havoc, Christmas Carnage, welcome, right? Redux. Part 2 got fucked up, so we redoing it, right? And we're going to do it to it. So, yeah, so this guy who killed like 200,000 people in the homeland of these Christians on Christmas that are doing nothing about it, wishes you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And he's going to bring you World War III in the New Year. Brother man from the 5th floor, right? He's going to bring you World War, you know what I mean, in the New Year. That's right. Probably. Hopefully, for the sake of, maybe those people probably hoping like maybe something happens so this guy can stop bombing us. Right? The people in Gaza. But Christians are just woefully inadequate, right? And the problem with that whole thing is, the reason you can tell they not really the people in America that he's wishing a Merry Christmas to. The people in Canada, the people in Europe, the people in Africa and different places. Ezra said something that's crucial. He said, Lord, please have mercy. When he saw the prophecies that was coming in the last days, he said, Lord, please have mercy on the race of the Christians. Christian is a race of people. It's a bloodline, as written in Revelations, I believe it is 19. Where he said, I saw the gates of New Jerusalem come down, the spaceship, out of the sky. And it had 12 gates, right, written. And on the 12 gates was the names of the children of Israel. What was he saying? The 12 bloodlines is the original bloodlines of the earth. Not him and his people, right? And also, not a lot of these people out here. There's a lot of hybridization, and I'm going to get into that. I'm going to get it, fuck it. I got nothing to do. It's Friday night, right? I'm going to air their ass out. I got nothing to do. Fuck it. Let's air them out. Right? Get your eggnog. Welcome back. Christmas Carnage, Holiday Havoc, Redux. A lot of them are not human. A lot of them do not have DNA from human people. They're hybrids. That's why the Bible outlawed interracial marriage. Stupid. Because then once you marrying beings that were not human, but you did it anyway. A lot of people did it, and then they mixed the bloodlines with alien bloodlines. Yeah, I'm going to get into it. Christians is a race of people. You wasn't supposed to mix with the fucking hybrids. With the alien hybrids. But you did anyway. You defied the God, as they say, right? Call it what you want. Really logic, though. You defy logic, which is God. You could say that. Because it defies logic that you would get involved with them. Knowingly or unknowingly, but then you did it knowingly. But that's a whole nother story. Right? So these Christians is some of them they're not really even Christians. That's why they're doing, anything goes. You can blow up their religious homeland, Bethlehem, kill 200,000 of the real Semites at the hands of these racist white Nazis from Europe, right? And nobody says any fucking thing. And he thanks you. Thank you. You get a fucking thank you message from the devil himself, from Satan, from an emissary of the Antichrist himself, sends you a warm thank you message. As he blows up your Christian churches, and the best you can do is drink eggnog, eat some fucking ham, and sing Christmas songs. And it doesn't bother you. It doesn't bother you for a lot of reasons. Because you're not the people of the book, number one. You're not a Christian. Christians is a race of people. Like Ezra said, Lord, please have mercy on the race of the Christian. But the Lord told him in the end, I will not have mercy on anybody. Amen. I will not have mercy on anybody. Rightfully so. You mix with hybrids. You defied my word. You mixed in and had Christmas with the Antichrist. Why would I? Why would I fuck with you? That's common sense anyway. But the problem with that is unaccountability. See, Christians don't have to be accountable. And we know what happens when there's no accountability. Look at all these women around here, right? Look at all these slurs everywhere. Nobody tell me what to do. I'm equal to a man. No, you're not, but okay. We're going to play that game. When that game is up, you're fucked. Trust and believe me. You're not a fucking man. Trust and believe me. You're fucked. You're cooked. Right? All these bitches talking about they equal to a man. You're fucking cooked if something happens. Believe me. And they're going to cause you to get cooked. You see what I'm saying? Because if it get the popping, right? If it get the popping, right? You're not a fucking man, right? And we'll see about that if you're equal to a man. We'll see if you can bang with a man or not. We'll find out, right? If you want to put that shit to the test. That's stupid. I wouldn't do it if I was a female. But if you want to fuck around and find out, you're about to. Because if they cause shit to tip over, and you out here running around, and shit done went left, right? And you believe that feminist bullshit, I don't need a man. Nobody tell me what to do. I'll beat a man up. I'll do this, I'll do that. You're gonna fuck around, you're gonna be fucking roadkill. A lot of women is gonna find out the hard way, just like the fake Christian. The fake Christian, feminist, whatever, they're gonna all find out the hard way. They done fucked around and found out. Right? You think you're gonna, I don't know, fight men or something. These people got you fucked up. Yeah, they got you fucked up in the game. And it's gonna come to a horrible end. Right? We're gonna get into it. This is just the warm up. I'm just warming up right now. You are now rocking with the best, right? Welcome back. So, and we're gonna talk about everything. I'm gonna talk about everything nobody talks about on Christmas. The shit that you scared of. Fuck your Christmas lights. Let me just say that. I don't give a fuck about your Christmas lights. The Lord hates your Christmas lights. And your va la 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 la. Anytime you let this man slaughter people in churches, right? You let him slaughter people in churches in the home of your religion, you ain't shit and you got nothing to say. Cut it out. I'm a Christian. You're a fucking Satanist. Not you. You're okay. I know you ain't with it, but you know who I'm talking about. Right? Not you. If you rocking with me, you rocking with the best. I know you ain't no Satanist, right? But a lot of fuck niggas out there is Satanists, right? They rocking with your boy down there. Your boy Benji, the Satanist Benji down there. Right? It's fucking disgusting. Right? It's fucking disgusting. They defile everything that's in their so-called holy books. Because why? They're unaccountable. Right? We're just getting started. I got some shit back here I need to get to. Right? We're going to talk about Yemen. We're going to talk about Yemen. It's getting hot in Yemen. We're going to talk about that. Right? They done fucked up. We're going to talk about Fat Joe and this race war that's going to cook. It's going to fucking cook. We're going to talk about that too. We're going to get into it. Because you are now rocking with the best. So I'm going to have to give you everything. Right? We ain't going to leave nothing out. No stone unturned on this Christmas. Because why? We're going into 2025. This may be your last Christmas. This may be a lot of y'all last Christmas. Not because you old, like me. Because you're your boy down here. Number one, if you ain't fucking aware. Because your boy wishing you a Merry fucking Christmas. Right? While bombing four different countries. 5, 6, I don't know. Iraq, Syria, Yemen, Gaza, Lebanon. Shot some motherfuckers in Egypt, some Egyptian soldiers. I don't know, these people are insane Nazis. Right? And then, hey, Merry Christmas. La 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. Total holiday havoc, total carnage and madness, right? All kinds of nasty heathens everywhere, right? With pork. Where in the Bible does it say eat pork? I'm just curious. For all you Christians, where the fuck in the Bible it says go eat some pork? You're disgusting. You let them defile your churches, blow up your churches, kill the people from the bloodlines of Christ, go eat pork and ham. Motherfuckers don't even care about anything. The question is, what do you believe in? Or who do you believe in? As Pac said, who do you believe in? Right? It's almost over. A lot of y'all won't see, it won't be no more Christmas. This might be probably the last one. If we get to the next Christmas, you'll be fucking lucky. Right? So we're gonna talk about Yemen, right? Let's get into it. Hold up, one more Christmas message from Benji Baby over here. One more time for the people that just got.
My dear Christian friends, as you gather with your family and friends this Christmas, I wish the Christian community in Israel and around the world blessings for a Merry Christmas from the Holy Land. At a time when Israel...
He wished the Christian people blessings while he blew up Christian churches, the oldest, probably one of the oldest churches in Christianity, and killed Christians in the churches. Where's all these Christmas people, these Christians? This is insane.
Fighting on 7 fronts, we deeply appreciate the steadfast support of our Christian friends around the world. You've stood by our side.
They're not Christians. Nobody in their right fucking mind would support, that's a real Christian from the race of the Christians, would support the Antichrist, Satan, the devil, and his troops and soldiers while they blow up churches. No Christian would stand by quietly, right? And support that.
You've stood by our side resiliently,
right,
consistently,
that's right,
forcefully.
That's right. You got to pay. See, there's no accountability. So you can stand by around the world and support the Satan, the devil, and nobody does anything. Right? And get congratulated by Satan.
Israel defends our civilization against barbarism. The people of Israel are united in defending our nation against those bent on our destruction.
The Lord is bent on your destruction. What are you talking about? You see, they don't believe in the Bible or prophecy. This is pure mockery.
Seek peace with all those who wish peace with us.
Who the fuck wants peace with you? Who? Who but Satan himself and the children of Satan will wish peace on you while you kill hundreds of thousands of people? Who is wishing peace for that? On people doing that? I'm just curious.
But we will do whatever is necessary.
That's right.
To defend the one and only Jewish state. The
Where in the Bible did it say in 1948 a bunch of white people from Europe was going to go build a Jewish state and kill hundreds of thousands of people? Where in the Bible is that? Bible prophecy. Can anybody put it in the chat, you know, if you saw that or whatever, right? Hit me up. I need to know.
Repository and the source of our common heritage.
Common heritage? Whose common heritage? I'm not from fucking Poland. I have no common heritage with this man. What is he talking about? None. Look at this devil face, right? Probably a reptile. Be careful, right? What common heritage is he talking about? I mean, who is he talking about? He said the Christians got common heritage with him. Is he talking about the Christians in Mexico? Is he talking about the Christians in the Philippines, America, right? Which ones is which Christians have common heritage with this guy? I'm just curious.
Israel leads the world in fighting the forces of evil and tyranny, but our battle is not yet over.
He said he's fighting evil and tyranny in a battle, but he killed 200,000 people. Who else killed 200,000 other than the United States? Who has recently killed 200,000 people? Nobody.
With your support and with God's help, I assure you.
What God is he talking about is helping him? Is he talking about white Jesus? Which God? The God of white Jesus? What is he talking about? You got to ask yourself these questions. What the fuck is he talking about? He's talking about the Antichrist, Satan, God. Stupid.
We shall prevail.
He's going to prevail.
From Jerusalem, city of peace, I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Where in the Bible, Jerusalem, the city of peace? What in the fuck? What kind of madness is this? What kind of madness is this? This is Christmas Carnage, Holiday Havoc. Welcome. You are now rocking with the best. What kind of fucking madness is this? Explain this shit to me. The city of peace? You're fucking bombing people in the streets. Shooting women in their head, blowing babies apart. What the fuck? The peace? This is insanity. Good Lord. Who the fuck is the consumer of this madness in these last days? Who is the consumer of this bullshit? I know it's not you. You're okay. I know you're not going for the okie doke, but somebody is. Pure fucking madness. Right? Hey, but you're rocking with the best. I gotta bring you the real. Now let's just fuck it. Let's get on to it, man. Let's move on. Let's talk about something. Let's talk about these Houthis.
Our top story tonight on Gravitas focuses on the missile war between Israel and Yemen's Houthi forces. And this is not just a rapidly escalating conflict or another chapter in the West Asia tensions. It's a new kind of warfare with both sides striking each other relentlessly through multiple attacks and targeting key infrastructure.
That's right.
As the Israeli defense minister described it, it is the first ever missile war. What does that mean?
What does it mean?
Let's just first break it all down for you. For the fifth time in just 8 days, central Israel was rocked by sirens overnight. What was the cause? Another ballistic missile attack launched by Yemen's Iran-backed Houthi forces. What was the target, you ask? A major international
The
airport
Houthis
in
wasn't
Tel Aviv.
having it.
In fact, Israeli forces said that they intercepted the missile before it even reached their airspace. But the fear of falling debris triggered alarm across a wide area. Flight arrivals were halted for 30 minutes. Civilians rushed to bomb shelters in panic, leaving at least 18 people injured in the process.
Oh
The
my
Houthis,
God.
however, claim otherwise, insisting that their missile struck its target, causing casualties and halting operations at the airport, and that they executed 2 successful drone attacks, one on a ship in the Arabian Sea and the other in Israel's Jaffa. Listen in.
The missile force of the Yemeni armed forces carried out a specific military operation targeting Ben Gurion Airport in the occupied area of Jaffa using a hypersonic ballistic missile of Palestine II type. The missile succeeded in reaching its target despite the enemy's censorship, and the operation resulted in casualties and the cessation of navigation at the airport.
All right. Take that.
Now, this is just one part of the story. Hours earlier, Israeli warplanes unleashed a barrage of strikes deep into Yemen. The operation was massive. Dozens of fighter jets, spy planes,
I got
and
something
defenders
massive for you.
coordinated to hit Houthi-controlled infrastructure. Targets included Sana'a International Airport, the Hezbollah power plant, and key Red Sea ports like Hodeidah and Salif. Reportedly, these facilities are critical for the Houthis' operations. According to reports in Israeli media, they serve as hubs for Iranian weapons transfers and the entry points for senior...
All right, shut up, bitch. Had enough of you. Nah. Let's talk about these goddamn Houthis, right? Shout out to the Houthis, right? The Houthis got no quit in them. Not like you Christians, right? The Houthis got no quit in them. Right? I know you good, but you know, a lot of these motherfuckers, they having Christmas holiday with this Satan Antichrist. But not you. I know you good. Right? Let's talk about these damn Houthis. Right? They can't beat the Houthis. Let's just get right to it. The Saudis fought a 9-year war, in case you don't know, and you've been living under a fucking rock, like most of the people in the United States. The Saudis, with all of the U.S. weapons that they give them and buy, fought a 9-year war with the Houthis and lost. That's right. And fucking lost. Right? And practically had to beg them not to blow up the Saudi oil fields. The best they could do was try to starve them to death. Now, they can't beat the Houthis. Let's just get it out there. Israel can't beat the Houthis. I know you're saying, man, you crazy. Look what they did to Gaza. This ain't Gaza, motherfucker. This ain't Syria, Gaza, none of that. The Houthis are going to get, the Russians and the Iranians are going to get the Houthis hypersonics. And probably surface the air protection soon. And they're going to run their operation out of Yemen. They're going to run it to them, they're going to pass in the ball, say, go ahead, baby, run it down the middle. And the Houthis doing it because they want to, not because of Iran. They don't give a shit about Iran to that degree. The Houthis just don't like Americans and the Israelis and what they're doing to the Gazans and to the West people in the West Bank and Palestine. So they decided to step up. Not like a lot of you motherfuckers. You can't even step up when they blow up your churches and you claim that you're Christian. I'm a Christian. La 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 la. But they blow your churches up, and then the Antichrist wish you a Merry Christmas, and you don't do shit about it. You just say, I'm with him. How are you with Christ and the Antichrist at the same fucking time? Because you're a fucking psycho. That's how, right? How can you go left and right? How can you go left and right? You with the Antichrist and you with Christ. You a Christian and you with the fucking devil. There's something wrong with you people. Not you, you're okay. But a lot of these people, something wrong with them. Let's just get right to it. Let's cut to the fucking chase. right? That's when you can tell. That's why the Bible says a man had to be single-minded. That's why you don't fuck with women. Like, you never be led by women. Women, they be all over the place. A man gotta be single-minded. You can't go left and right. You can't be with the Antichrist, that guy was, and you with Christ. How are you with both of them? Explain that shit to me, like I'm a 5-year-old. How are you with the Antichrist and with Christ at the same fucking time? Where did y'all come up with that shit? Where? Where did you get that from? I'll wait. Explain it to me like I'm a 5-year-old. Is that in the Bible? Where in the Bible does it say, I'm with Jesus Christ and I'm also with the Antichrist? Right? Where? I'll wait. You people are maniacs. Not you. You're okay. I'm just being, it's rhetorical. Not you. These people are fucking insane. Fucking insane. Right? Because that's what happens. When you can't be single-minded, it creates a schism in your fucking brain. Right? That's why Buddhism is awesome. Right? Buddhism is awesome because it teaches you to assess things like that. When you, it creates that's where you get psychosis from. That's why most of the people in America are crazy. And in South America and places you go, these are crazy people. The world has been driven mad. The world has been driven insane. Because you're trying to be with the Antichrist, wishing you a Merry Christmas, and with Christ at the same time. How does that work? It creates a schism in your brain, and it creates psychosis. That's why so many people are on drugs in America and around the world. They're on drugs and drinking. Your whole reality is shit. Your whole fucking reality is shit. Not you. I know yours is okay. But those people, you know what I'm talking about. Those other people. Right? You have to, and you say, listen, explain it. They can't explain it to you. They just say, shut the fuck up and get out of here. I'm not talking to you. Right? You're fired. Get out. Right? They can't explain it. That's why, like, your children don't listen to you no more. They don't respect you. They even been driven mad by a bunch of feminists. You don't got to listen to your father. I'm in charge. Right? And what happened? They end up in a gang, or your daughter's on Instagram or on Tinder selling vagina to tourists or something. In Dubai, right? On a boat with her butt cheeks, right? With her butt cheeks and, in a camera somewhere. Twerking on a boat for some guys in Dubai or something. Getting pissed on. Like R. Kelly. For like $2,000 in a Gucci bag. And a plane ticket. It's fucking disgusting. Cause you can't, not you can, but you know what I mean. You can't make up your fucking mind. You want to be with the devil and you want to be with Christ at the same time. And nobody won't tell you the truth but me. Me, little old me. You are, because you rocking with the best. Right? You're now rocking with the best. And I'll tell you the truth. They won't tell you the truth. You can't handle the truth. Like Jack Nicholson said, can you handle the truth? They can't beat Yemen. Back to Yemen. They can't beat Yemen. Yemen may be the nail in their coffin. And you say, how, black? Because you can't beat them. The Yemenis are gonna, you talking. This is, I said something before, probably a year ago. I said this shit is gonna turn into Vietnam. I was right. This shit is turning into Vietnam. You're fighting in Lebanon. You're fighting in Gaza. You're fighting in Syria. Still fighting. There's no peace agreements. Airstrikes in Syria. Airstrikes in Lebanon. Airstrikes in Gaza. Now airstrikes in Yemen. Airstrikes in Iraq. And it's going to continue and continue and continue. So they can't beat Yemen, the Yemenis, the Houthis. Right? These boys are crazy. They're going to fight. The Houthi said something, and I like it. The Houthi said, listen, man, we ain't got no motherfucking red line. We just fight. I said, right on, bro. So we ain't got no motherfucking red lines. We just get down. You violate us and we just get down. That's because that's how I roll. I ain't got no red lines. You feel me? When I'm out, I'm doing my thing, right? You know what I mean? I ain't got no red lines. The shit go left, it's gonna go all the way left. Trust and believe me. You see what I'm saying? I ain't gonna pump fake on you. You know what I mean? If it go down, we gonna get right to it and do it. We going all the way. I'm going all the way in on you. I don't got no red lines. Cause you fucked up, right? You fucked up, and I'm gonna just, we're gonna do what we gotta do at that point. Cause that's how men get down. I mean, the dudes I came up with anyway. You don't get no whole lot of warnings, right? Like a motherfucker be like, yo, nigga slap you, pow. You be like, yo, son, we're about to fight. I'm like, put him up. This ain't no fucking movie. Fuck is wrong with you? You put your hands on me. That's that. Hopefully you was ready. Hopefully you about that life. You push me, you put your hands on me, motherfucker. Listen, that boxing shit is played out. Now I can box, but that shit played out. I don't got no red lines. I ain't telling you about no red. Hey man, listen, you done crossed the line. And now I'm about to, strike you with a left hook. Get the fuck out of here. I be laughing at you while you know what I mean? While we do what we gotta do. That's why I don't fuck with people. I stay away from people. Because I know like they stupid. I know they fuck niggas and a lot of them is stupid and they believe in that shit. They think they're gonna get a warning. They think because they used to fucking with a lot of clowns, so they think it's going to be a game. Somebody going to pull up their camera. Hey, man. They think, and I'm like, I ain't that type of person. I'm like the Houthis. I don't got no red line. I ain't pulling on no camera and telling you, hey, don't do that again. I got my camera out. Listen, motherfucker. Cameras is going to be the last thing that come out if you fuck up. I don't know about these motherfuckers. I'm like the Houthis. I don't got no red line. You fuck up, that's the rap on you. Right? Either on me or on you. That's how that go. But the Houthis told him, listen, we ain't got no red lines. You violated these guys and these people. You violated these is our brothers. They are Arab people. They are fellow Muslims. They not like Christians that you could violate them, blow up their churches, and then wish them a Merry Christmas by Satan. You got to respect that. I got to respect that. Because I don't got no respect for no fucking Christian. Fuck Christians, right? A fucking Christian? What is that? Motherfucker with Snoopy on their lawn, you know what I'm saying? Or the manger and a Snoopy Santa Claus or something. What the fuck is that? Get the fuck out of here. You're a clown to me. Anybody that you let somebody kill your so-called people in your homeland or your religion, and you singing songs and taking thank yous from the people that's doing it while they blow up your churches gets no respect over here, Holmes. I don't give a fuck about you. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. You're obviously a piece of shit and a weak motherfucker. Not you. I know you're okay, but you know what I'm talking about. That guy over there. All right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, how could you? How could you? How could you be an intelligent person, watch all of this that I'm talking about, and still give a shit about a Christian? Or I'm just saying, like, I look at this shit and I'm like, these people are a joke. I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't want the Antichrist think that he thanking me for nothing. Motherfucker, you ain't thanking me. I'm not with them. Fuck them. That's your people, not mine. I don't give a fuck if they're in my family. That's your people. You can have them. Because the Lord going to have his way with them soon. And I don't want nothing to do. I'll be like, yeah, excuse me. I'm not with them. Sorry, we got no relation. I got nothing to do with y'all when the time comes. The Antichrist is not thanking me for helping him kill Semites, real Semites, Christians, blow up churches. I have nothing to do with any of that. But back to the Houthis. So these are their people. They fellow Muslims and fellow Arabs, and they going to war to try to save them from this genocide. I got nothing respect for you, bro. You fighting for your people that you see as your fellow, you know what I mean? Just like my family. I got family out, different spots. I don't fuck with them like that, but they are my people. If somebody was really going in on them, I would show up. They don't fuck with me. They don't even talk to me. A lot of them, if I say, hey, how you doing? If I sent them an email or a text message, they wouldn't even respond. They might not say nothing like, fuck you, nigga, or whatever. They just would ignore me. They wouldn't respond. You know what I mean? I mean, they just a lot of them, bugged out. But if I knew somebody was going in on them, if I thought they say, hey, a bunch of illegal immigrants up there ethnically cleansing your family, I'll pop up. I'll show up. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to just let them get ran through like that. I'll show up. You see what I'm saying? Because I got kids, they don't fuck with me, but I wouldn't let nobody hurt them, even though I know they stupid and been misled by a bunch of bum-ass feminists in America. I wouldn't let nobody totally decimate them, and I sit back and get thanks by the Antichrist, and they tell me thank you while I kill all your people or something. Are you fucking crazy? I couldn't live with myself. I could barely live with myself now just watching this shit. So I understand why the Houthis did what they, doing what they doing. That's their peoples. You see what I'm saying? Unlike some of these Christians. And if they decide they wanted to go in and stand up for them and lob fucking hypersonic missiles at the Israelis and whoever get in their way, hey man, I got nothing to do with that. Let me step back. You fighting for your people. I mean, I got more respect for you than I do a bunch of Christians who let people kill their so-called brethren in the holy land of their Christian religion, Christmas religion, and then get wished Merry Christmas by the Antichrist who's killing them and blowing the churches up. I got more respect for the Houthis. You dudes are puss. And you a degenerate. What the fuck? I don't respect no degenerates who don't have no courage and conviction. Because I wouldn't let nobody do that to my people, even though they don't fuck with me. They don't fuck with me at all. But I feel you on that one, bro. They don't fuck with me, but I wouldn't let nobody just run through them like that and not try to help them. Even though I couldn't do much, I probably would get smoted or whatever trying to help them. But, and they, you know what I mean? You gotta die for something. You gotta live something to live for, something to die for. Right? But I'd be goddamned if I'd be getting thanked by the Antichrist. Nah, you keep that one, Holmes. You hold that. No thank yous holding blessings from a bunch of fucking Nazi white supremacists, Satanists over here. I'm good. You hold that shit. Hold your blessings and thank yous. I got nothing to do with you. I don't want no part to that shit, because that's bad karma. But back to the Houthis. So I understand why they're doing what they're doing. Right? And they say, well, you're a terrorist. A terrorist? Whatever. Everybody a terrorist. The Houthi terrorists, the Iraqi terrorists, the Syrian terrorists, the Gazan terrorists, the Palestinian terrorists, the Lebanese terrorists. Everybody is a terrorist to these. They make the word don't even mean anything anymore. But everybody's a terrorist, but nobody killed more people than them. Which is interesting. Everybody is a terrorist, but you killed more children and people than anybody. All over. You and your other buddies, and you and your uncle, Sam, kill more people than anybody. But they the terrorists. I don't even think the Houthis even killed anybody. You know what I'm saying? Other than the motherfuckers that invaded their country in Saudi, or the Saudis, they killed them. I don't even think they've been shooting all these missiles. They ain't even hit nobody yet, I don't think. But they like these worldwide terrorists. But the real terrorists that's stacking up bodies to the fucking heavens, they God's chosen people. That's interesting. I mean, that's an interesting set of facts. Now, what I said is all facts, right? Now, I played the video. You know what I mean? You do with it as you will, as they say. I got more to go through, man. But shout out to the Houthis, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Houthis. People who really don't got shit, but decided to fight for their people anyway. They ain't got shit. Them people poor, man. They stole from them people, embargoed them, blocked their shit. And they fought anyway. That's how they can win. See, you're stupid. A lot of people say, oh, they can't win. No, motherfucker. It's the opposite. Somebody who is willing to fight when they got nothing to fight with or for or whatever, they just like, fuck it. Let's just sharpen these sticks and go to war. And fight to the last man, woman, dog, whatever. They can win. The Houthis can win. They beat the Saudis. There's a lot of, circumstances with that. They don't know where their weapons are. They don't know how they're getting them. They can't get on the ground with them. They can't beat them on the ground. And they can't bomb everything. They don't know where they're bombing in the air. Where they're bombing. They're just bombing random shit. So they can't beat the Houthis, right? They're going to do what they did in Gaza. They're going to try to kill civilians to get the fighters to give up. Because that's what they're doing. What are they doing in Gaza? Killing innocent people to get the fighters that's hiding and fighting to give up. We'll kill your family, your friends, everybody. The true definition of terrorism. Until you give up and stop fighting. These people are the devil incarnate. Nobody just want to tell y'all. And maybe y'all know already. A lot of y'all, you probably know. But you kind of look the other way. Like, please, God, I hope they don't notice me. You may not get noticed. Here's a secret for a lot of y'all. You may not get noticed by them, but you're not going to get away. This is Christmas Carnage, Holiday Havoc. Welcome back, right? You're not going to get away. Now, you might be okay, but some of y'all, that guy over there, you're not going to get away. Not this time. You see? Because a lot of y'all, this might be your last holiday. Not because of old age. You see what I'm saying? They're going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing till something breaks. And they can't beat the Houthis. And as they try to turn Yemen into Gaza, something's going to break eventually, right? Because you start bombing, going at the Houthis real viciously, right? And them Houthis going to fight. They don't have no red lines. They're going to fight until they got nothing to fight with. They're going to keep fighting. They don't give a shit. They'll just fight. So as you looking at them and keep fighting them, what's going to happen? Fighting going to break out in Lebanon again. Fighting going to break out in Gaza. Fighting going to break out in Syria. Fighting going to break out in Iraq. And now you fucked. And that's what it's coming to. Now you fucked. You see what I'm saying? Now you fucked. Because it's like whack-a-mole. You whack them in Syria. You whacking them in Lebanon. You whacking them in Palestine. You whacking them in Yemen. But they keep popping up. Now they back over here in Syria. Speaking of Syria, whoa. Woo. Do we want to talk about Syria? Where Israel, the U.S., and Turkey, NATO, installed the head of Al-Qaeda as president of Syria? Do we want to talk about that? Good Lord. This is Christmas Carnage, Holiday Havoc. Welcome back, right? I had to redo this because the audio went bad. But you are now rocking with the best, obviously, right? Because, I mean, I'm just giving it to you raw like ODB, right? Just giving it to you raw. Because y'all need it, man. A lot of motherfuckers need it, especially Americans. Anytime you getting congratulated by the Antichrist for helping him kill people in churches, you need help. That's why I'm doing this. This is a PSA for the wicked, degenerate, psychopaths, and, you know, that speak English, I guess. You could be in America. This is the internet. You could be anywhere. You need help. For real. Because y'all some, not you okay, but you know what I'm talking about. There's some sickos out here, man. I mean, if you can't see that you're on a path to destruction, then I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like anytime the Antichrist wishing you a Merry Christmas, if you like, yo, if you don't see you on your last fucking leg with that one, like nobody can help you. You're blind, deaf. You're blinder than fucking Ray Charles. And a lot of you, like in my family, I realize a lot of these people are not blind. You're complicit. You're just like him. They're just like him. That's why. You know what he's doing. You know what these people are doing is wrong. You know, you watch them corrupt the whole planet. But you think you're going to get a cut. You're going to get a slice of the devil's pie. You're going to get a slice of it, but it ain't going to be no goddamn devil's pie. Can I get a little bit of whipped cream on that slice of pie? That's what you're hoping for, like all these immigrants, right? And I'm going to get the Fat Joe in a minute. All these immigrants run across the fucking border. I don't give a fuck where they from. I'm going to get to that. This race war. That's right. I'm going to get to that. Because it is a war. This whole thing is a war. It's a worldwide war. It's been going on for a long time. God versus the devil, basically. And it's coming to a head, right? Clash of the Titans. It's coming to a clash of the Titans soon. All right? What side are you going to be on? See, I'm going to tell you how you can tell which side you're going to be on. Because Benjamin Netanyahu thanked you for your help and support. And if you thought that was a good thing while they blew up churches on Christmas and you claim to be a Christian, you're probably on the wrong side. But I don't give a fuck about you. Hasta la vista. You know what I mean? You gonna get what's coming to you. If you thought that was a good thing, you're a fucking maniac. You know, you're just a crazed maniac. You know, eating your GMO ham and singing va la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Va la 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 la. It's fucking Holiday Havoc, man. Let's get to it, man. I got some shit to get into. Hold on. Let me finish this up, man. Yo, let's talk about your boy Fat Joe for a minute. Let's talk about it, man. I got one more thing. I'm gonna talk about these drones too.
These rumors were made by radical black racists. Let's Let's just say that. Okay? It's a group of these guys that don't want to hear Jamaican, don't want to hear Guyanese, they don't want to hear a black guy that ain't down with it.
Right.
Right? So their job is to criticize anybody who don't look like them or who ain't black American.
Who are these guys?
You want me to say their name? We're going to give them
Fat Joe, Fat Joe.
the FBA, Foundational Black Authority, whoever the fuck these broke niggas is. I'm just keeping it a buck. And their shit is to attack everybody on Twitter. You see this nigga who run them? Like, you know, your leader? Oh, man. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. And so they trying to change the narrative. They're not from New York.
Right.
So they telling a whole nother story. This was whoopity doop wop. Yo, bro.
Yeah. No.
Right? So they're radical.
Right? Let's talk about it. I got one more I want to get through, but I'm going to talk about Fat Joe for a minute. These goddamn Hispanics, man. Right? I had a lot of trouble out there, so I got a V for vendetta. Right? I got a vendetta and shit. You know what I mean? So, let's talk about this shit with Fat Joe. Because he ain't the only one. Right? Fat Joe is a symptom of a bigger problem. Let's just air this shit out. Fat Joe is a symptom of a bigger problem. Black people let these people come in here and get too comfortable around them. And now they're just putting their foot in your ass. I was a victim of that. You let these people come in here and you let them get too comfortable around you. Now they're just doing whatever. They're getting their numbers up and they're doing whatever. They keep, now it's nigga this, nigga that. You can't, first of all, I don't let no Hispanics or nobody, no white people, Chinese people, I don't let them do that nigga shit around me. They've done it. I look at them sideways and then they get up the block or whatever. I don't let people do that around me. You know what I'm saying? You gonna respect me. Do you want me to call you a spick? And that's what I said. The next time motherfuckers start popping that nigga, this shit, I'm gonna just start saying spick. Even if I ain't in the conversation, it's some motherfucker spick behind me saying nigga. I'm gonna just start saying spick. You know, making up a song. Just start saying spick for no reason. Be like, hey man, what's going on? What's your problem? What's your problem? Hey, I'm just saying, why you keep saying spick? Or why you keep saying nigger? Oh, I ain't mean no disrespect. Oh, me neither, spick. Hey man, what? Right? What's good for the goose is good for the gander, Fat Joe. You fucking spick. How about that? Beaner, whatever the fuck they call you people. Some of you motherfuckers. Hey man, come on man. Why you gonna be like that? Why you gonna be like that? You getting too comfortable. See, the whole nigger thing was an inside thing. That was something that was inside the black community that people heard black people when they rap, which was inside the black community, something from inside the community, that was commercialized. They heard it and they thought it was cool for them to do it. Because you heard something going on in my house, motherfucker, don't mean you supposed to repeat it. That's like I would tell one of my kids. Listen, God damn it. If you heard me and your moms or me and anybody in this family talking in this house, you better not fucking go outside and repeat anything you heard. You understand me? That's how that go. So when black people were saying nigga inside the community, that's generally how it went. When we wouldn't go around other people and do that. And if we did and they heard it, they knew better than to join in. Because they knew that, oh, that's them Negroes over there. That shit that they do, we ain't getting in that. And you know what I'm saying, like white people. White people knew that black people did that. And they would listen to it, but they wouldn't say shit. They knew that black people would be like nigga this, nigga that to each other. And they knew it wasn't like nigger or whatever, what they was doing. But they, if they was gonna call you a nigga or they wasn't. But when they did it, we knew what time it was. It wasn't the same, and they wouldn't do it generally, right? They would just leave that shit alone, whether it was in the music or not. Then when a lot of these immigrant different groups, you know what I mean, now all of a sudden it got outside the gate, and you get the Fat Joes, you know what I'm saying, and different people want to act like they was in proximity, so now they get to do certain things. No, you being disrespectful. And you getting too comfortable in a house that don't belong to you. But you know what? I'm glad Fat Joe did it. I'm glad he's doing it. I'm glad all of them are doing it. Showing their true colors. That they basically are your enemies. You see? They like white supremacist subcontractors, right? Like if you let me in America, Mr. Whitey, I'll help you oppress these Negroes. That's going to turn out really bad for you. A lot of y'all. If you haven't noticed, it's going to turn out really fucking bad in the end. Because they don't believe in the prophecies. People don't believe anything. They don't believe in the prophecy. I do. See, when it's Satan, the Antichrist was thanking people, he was thanking people like Fat Joe and a lot of these evil immigrants. Illegal and otherwise, illegal and legal ones. You see? Fat Joe problem is with black people, period, that don't want to rock with him. You see? Black people that don't want to shine his shoes. He got a fucking problem with that. You ain't getting your shoes shined over here, partner. If I ever saw a Fat Joe, and I'm going to say this, man. Like Myron, that dude from Fresh and Fit, Fat Joe, these motherfuckers. Stop. Black people, if you got a problem with them and you know what they doing is across the line and disrespectful, they be outside. That's, you know what I mean? I'm not going to say too much about it, but they be outside. Catch them in traffic. You got to stop the Twitter finger shit. Catch them in traffic. You know what I mean? Catch them on the bricks. See them on the block, whatever. They be running around. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck? These ain't nobody. They ain't nobody. They ain't nobody special. They got this whole thing where, you know, you disgruntled and they gonna do that shit. You let them, like, they sit up there and laugh with him. They a bunch of black immigrants. They got a problem with black American descendants of slavery, right? They want to take all the benefits of civil rights, etc., but they don't want to take none of the problems. You see? But the pain is going to be spread around, as you can see, coming very soon. Fat Joe. Yeah. You know, I told the story on this channel before. Motherfuckers, some Hispanics kidnapped one of my sons. Called me a nigger and kidnapped him. And I knew, I said, you know what? That's what woke me up to that these people was a problem. They fucked him over and ruined his life. You know? And I never forgive myself for what happened to him at the hands of these people. That's why I'm vocal now, because I know how horrible these people are. Like Kendrick said, they're not like us. Because what he did to my grandson, to my son, my grandfather who raised me would have never allowed to happen. He's just a good man. He would have never did no shit like that. He would have said if his parents want to talk to them, Let him talk to his parents. He need to know where he come from. We're not gonna call nobody no spits and then take the kid and roll out with him and tell you don't come around here and start a beef. You know what I'm saying? Because the motherfucker ran from me probably because he knew, like, if he kept pressing me, like he kept doing shit, and I finally realized, because we was going through paperwork to make sure it was my son and tests and DNA, all that. So we was dealing with all that. He probably knew once that shit got established, he ran because he knew once it got established and he kept that shit up, he was gonna get hurt. So he ran. Like 5, 6, 7, 8 states away. He kept bouncing. He ran to one place, then he went down, kept running here to there. And so these people, they take on this whole, they take on these immigrants, whether it be African, Hispanic, whatever, right? Caribbean, black, like Candace Owens. She said something on Piers Morgan about, she said black people in America try to use slavery as an excuse for everything. You dirty, filthy bitch. You dirty bitch. How could you? You filthy, dirty, bedwench, ugly bitch. How could you? I mean, that's these immigrants for you. Like Candace Owens and Fat Joe. Right? You come here and spit in the face of people like my grandparents who had to live through Jim Crow. Most of my people still alive. If they older than me, my aunts, uncles, cousins, whatever. They had lived through Jim Crow. And you come here and say shit like that. You better understand that your boy Benji, the Antichrist, and the rest of them, if they tip this shit over, it's probably going to go bad for y'all. Particularly. You see? Because them toes you step on might be attached to that ass you have to kiss later, Fat Joe. You better hope nothing don't happen to the white man. Fat Joe. Because you may be going back to Puerto Rico way sooner than you think. Or wherever the fuck you from, Africa, or the Caribbean, or Jamaica, or Mexico, or wherever. You see? Black people are not racist. Black people just don't like the shit that y'all do. That don't make them racist. Because you respond to somebody negatively to somebody's mistreatment and pandering to fucking racist white supremacists doesn't make them racist against you. They just don't like the shit you're doing. Calling them niggas and shit, trying to talk about, yeah, I'm from the hood too. Nah, motherfucker, you ain't from my hood. We don't want, no, ain't no white Puerto Ricans. No, trust me, I've been through enough with these people. And like a motherfucker tried to tell me, I'm working with this cat last night. And I guess he's, I don't know how we got on the subject. He said something about, oh man, black dude, right? So he's like, yeah, man, these people, they just, they just trying to, these Hispanics come across the border, they picking fruit and shit, whatever, and they trying to make a good life for themselves. I'm like, man, these people don't identify with you. What the fuck do you care? They will vote against you and anything you want for you and your children. What the fuck do you care? They're giving them billions of dollars in resources. They won't give you shit, Negro. Fuck do you care about them picking fruit for? Fuck fruit. I'll go eat some mother. And he fat. I'm like, you fat as fuck. Nigga, you don't even look like you eat fruit. Fuck you care if they picking fruit for. Fuck the fruit. I don't give a fuck if fruit prices go up. I order my fruit from somewhere else. Let them go back to where the fuck they came from and learn some fucking respect. Fuck them. Because they come over here and be like Fat Joe. Start calling you niggers, talking about you a radical, black, broke nigger. What? Who you talking to? Because that's what I would have jumped. Them niggas laughing. Bunch of black immigrants. Immigrant coons. Let some white Hispanics stand up in their face and say that. That show you what side they on in this war. You know what I'm saying? That shows you whose side they on. Because Fat Joe couldn't say that to me. If Fat Joe or any Hispanic, anybody else, if I say some shit like that to me, I would tell him, man, fuck you. You's a bitch. Now do something, I dare you. You's a bitch. Fuck you. Shut your dirty mouth and get out of here. All right? We'd never stand up and say, these broke, radical niggas in front of me. Who don't, these FBA or whatever. FBA just, let me tell you something. FBA, ADOS, African American, all means the same thing. He knows that. So he was talking to all black people. He ain't stupid. Basically, except the bootlicks in that room. If you disagree with me, you a broke, dusty, radical, racist nigger. What? What are you talking about? I'll slap Fat Joe in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would probably slap this nigga, slap him in his fucking mouth. Like, yo, who you talking to, yo? Watch your mouth. Myron Gaines, these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, they couldn't talk to me like they be talking to them dudes. I'd be like, yo, they walked up on me talking that crazy shit. I'd slap the shit out of Myron Gaines and one of them. I'd be like, yo, you a bitch. I can see it in you. I don't give a fuck about you. No fucking immigrant from Sudan calling me a dirty nigga or something. Think y'all let these dudes run around y'all like that? Just to get on there fresh and fit or be around Fat Joe and try to get clout? You let them talk to y'all like, you let them talk to you like that? Talking about your family and shit? Your people, where your communities you from? And then run up on you that just so you could get clout with them? I'm like, man, that's sad. No, you don't got no self-respect. I would have told Fat Joe, motherfucker, look, you just crossed the line, son. You want to apologize? I mean, maybe we can try to keep it professional. You want to apologize for what you just said? That's out of line. I would have questioned him or something. I mean, if I wanted to be, I guess, like the dude, Math Hoffa, maybe, at least question him on some of the shit he, whatever, try to air it out or whatever, give him a chance to clean it up. If he didn't, he kept going, I would have had to cut the mics. Like, yo, get this dude out of here before I slap the shit out of him, yo. That's the difference between me and them. I'm not like them. They not like us. I'm not like them. But what's going to happen is, I'm going to move on to my next piece, right? It's Holiday Havoc, Christmas Carnage, right? They're going to keep going until they spot a race you know what. And they better be careful. Because these niggers, as they say, been here for 400 years. And maybe, just maybe, this don't go the way they think it is. But see, that's the thing. People can't imagine that. They suffer. People like Fat Joe and the rest of these immigrants and different people are very ignorant, and they suffer from something called normalcy bias. They think because certain things been a certain way, they're going to always be that way and never change. It's called normalcy bias. You would be wrong. You would be wrong to think that way. You see? Things can change like that. Just watch. Things could change like that. You see? And then that whole your whole program that you got for black people could flip. You know what I mean? That whole program y'all got for the descendants of slaves in America could flip and fall on your head. And a lot of you gonna be at Schitt's Creek. Because a lot of them motherfuckers gonna, like me, is gonna want your head, Fat Joe, and the Fat Joes of the world. You see what I'm saying? Like I ain't ending no. I don't give a fuck about no kumbaya. I believe in karma. I believe you need to pay for the shit you've done and that you're doing, Fat Joe. Right? I believe he's and a lot of that, the reason why he went after people, black people, is because he works for the Democratic Party. He's taking money from Kamala Harris and campaign and the Dems. And the whole lineage conversation, they salty because they feel like that whole thing kind of like torpedoed her election. Like a lot of people, by her, her whole situation. I'm not going to get into all of that, but it was one of the things that torpedoed her election. So they using people like Fat Joe, who they giving money to kind of like torpedo that whole lineage conversation. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Plus, people starting to get an understanding, and Fat Joe is not smart enough to confuse nobody. He's not the guy for that. He's not that eloquent or tricky. He's not like an Obama. Now, Obama's a little more tricky, but he's ran out of gas too. Right? Let me go talk to the brothers. Nobody want to hear that shit, Obama. Get the fuck out here. Right? You half mulatto, half Kenyan immigrant. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody give a fuck about what you're talking about. You, your Hindu bedwench, or your Hispanic bootlicks, you can take them all and hit the fucking road, Jack. Just like that. Give a fuck where they from. Right? I don't give a fuck where you from, what you look like, how many tattoos you got, how many times you say nigga, you know what I'm saying? How much rough shit you talking, none of that shit. Fuck you. Get out of here, right? Fuck if you from India, none of that, I don't give a fuck where you from. And people this shit is gonna come to a head though. Like it said in the Bible, I shall separate them one from another, like a shepherd does the sheep and the goat. You have to be separated from Fat Joe, Kamala Harris, Obama's, all of them. Everybody got to, like the Bible said, you got to go back where the fuck you came from. And you got to be judged for what you've done. See, that's why Fat Joe need to be judged. That's why he's doing what he's doing. That's why this Benjamin Netanyahu, why do you think they doing what they doing? Because they're unaccountable. It's called no accountability. But in the Bible, it speaks of the man of perdition, the lawless one. Who can hold them accountable is the question. The Negroes can't hold them accountable. Something's going to happen. One more thing. All right, let's wrap this up. But we know where that's going with that whole situation. It's going to get out of hand with these people. And it's going to go left, probably in 2025. But I got one more thing. Let's talk about I'm going to talk about precognitive dreams. You know we do remote viewing here. I do remote viewing. A lot of motherfuckers jacking my style. I do remote viewing, precognitive dreams. I want to talk about one I had a long time ago, before I go. So, in this precog dream, so notice we've been having some issues. Was it New Jersey? Stand by while I get this shit popping. fresh for you. See if I can get this part. So, I didn't realize my video kind of dark, but it's all good. Oh, I do got, I guess, you know, why do a man in a mask care if it's dark? Right? Why the fuck do I care, right? I got some lights on, but my light, I need to make them a little brighter. But anyway, so we're going to talk about this dream, this precog dream before I go. And when the shit happened in New Jersey, I kept thinking about it. And so I think I'll talk about it before I go. In this dream, I had this dream about, I don't know, man, god damn, it's been 10, 11, 12, 13. Man, it might have been 13 years ago I had this dream. Right? And in this dream, let me go through it. So in this dream, I dreamt about I was in New Jersey. Now, mind you, at the time, I didn't know I was in New Jersey. Right? And in the dream, I woke up in New Jersey, and I was standing in front of a street sign, and it said, "Welcome to Cape May, New Jersey." Right? Just like this. I don't know if y'all can see that. It said, "Welcome to Cape May, New Jersey." That sign right there. I woke up in front of that. Hopefully y'all can see that sign on your screen. And I was standing right there. Mind you, I've never been to this place in my life, even now. I may take a trip there. You know what? I might take a trip there and post some of the video. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Because I got family on the East Coast. And so the next time I go to the East Coast, I'm going to go there and I'm going to take videos of myself walking around and I'm going to post it. So I woke up in front of that street sign that you're looking at in a dream. And then I began to phase through the ground. Like go through the ground like Kitty Pryde from the X-Men. And I phased down into the ground and I fell into an underground base under that sign you're looking at. Like deep, deep, deep down. And when I saw this, you know, drones in New Jersey, blah, 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 constantly, I couldn't stop thinking about that dream I had all those years ago. And I was like, man, I wonder if it's connected to that dream I had. And when I went into the underground base, there was, of course, military, doctors, people doing all kinds of experiments. It was an experimental base, like a biolab. And I saw all kinds of like transhuman experiments going on, like half human, half animal. I saw shit that was extinct. I saw like a saber-toothed tiger and dinosaurs and shit that they had cloned and brought back to life under New Jersey. Right under New Jersey, right? It's a huge base. And when I saw that, you know, drones over New Jersey, I kept thinking about that shit. You know what I'm saying? And so I thought I'd talk about this dream before I go. And in that dream, yeah, I saw what I saw. And then I woke up and I told my girl, I said, I woke up, what the fuck, it was like a Saturday morning, I'll never forget. And she was cool though, because she was into, I think that's why I liked her, because she was, you know what I mean, she was a cool bitch, you know what I mean? So I woke her up and she was into that kind of shit. And I said, yo, I had this crazy dream. She said, what happened? You know, she listened to my crazy ass stories and shit. And I said, I was in this place. And I told her, I was in this place called Cape May, New Jersey. And my body turned into a spirit and I phased through the ground. And I came down, I kept going down, and I fell into a base, a big ass base underneath of New Jersey. And she said, she told me, she said, yo, what's the name of it? I told her, I said, Cape May. She's like, look it up. You ever been there? I said, fuck no. I said, I've been to Jersey, like Trenton. You know what I mean? So she was like, yeah, look it up. And so I looked it up, and that's what I found. And I eventually posted that dream online on my first page. And when they took my page down, I knew they was going to take it down, so I took that dream and I put it on this new page. That dream been online for probably, I don't know what, probably 8 years from my old page to this page. And so, yeah, it's been up for a while. And, yeah, so I told her, so she was like, look it up. So I grabbed a laptop, I looked that shit up, and I found it. And what I also found was that right near where you see that sign, not far from there, that whole area was a World War II base. It's closed down now. Let me see. There might be some video of that. There might be some shots of that in this dream video. But I was just talking about, this is kind of what I saw. Right? Like I saw soldiers walking around, kind of like an underground base type shit. I saw like dinosaurs. I saw saber-tooth tigers. I saw saber-tooth tigers and all kinds of wild shit in the base. It's probably down there. I saw, what else? And then, let me see. I saw types of weird experiments. Here we go. So here's some pictures of it. Hopefully y'all can see that. But that's actually the pictures you seeing on your screen. That's actually, this pictures down on your screen is real pictures of the abandoned World War II base, the remnants of it that's there right now, above the ground. So that's what it looks like above ground. Different buildings from the World War II, from the military in World War II. I think they still have a Coast Guard base there too. But it's a working Coast Guard base. But the World War II, the Army base is closed down. But so some of those buildings are still there. And so, yeah, when I saw that shit in New Jersey, drones over New Jersey, drones, you know, I was like, damn, I kept thinking about that dream. I'm like, I wonder if that shit is related to that dream that I had. You know, I thought about it. But, yeah, I'm going to go there. I might go there just because it's just something that happened to me in my life, and I've always been interested in that. So I may go there one day and walk around. I might post some videos of that shit and just talk some more about what I found. Yeah, I mean, I think it's there. You know, I don't believe in coincidences like that. It was just a weird coincidence. I've never been to that fucking place in my life. Never heard of it or anything. And so it was just the spirit, you know what I mean? Like, it was one of those things, a precog dream. And I think it's significant. Like, now it may be significant, right? Like, something may happen, you know, on the East Coast in that area. And probably because of that base, you know. In the book of Ezra, I'm going to say this and I'm going to wrap. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Holiday Havoc, Christmas Carnage. You are now rocking with the best, obviously, right? And so, what I was going to say? Yeah, I think that maybe what's going on may be tied in. You know what I'm saying? And that maybe, I don't know, like something may happen and we see that come to light. Oh, I was going to say, in the book of Ezra, there was a prophecy, and he told Ezra in the dream, he said, Ezra, I shall destroy the entire earth when the time comes. And that time is now. And he said, I shall destroy the heavens, Ezra. And I shall destroy the sea. And I shall destroy the earth. And he said, why, Lord? Why do you want to destroy these places? And he said, because there's evil there, Ezra. That's what he was talking about. He said, I shall destroy the earth and the ocean and the heavens because there is evil in the earth. What was the evil he was talking about? He was talking about those underground bases that's in the earth. It's evil. It's an evil. They doing evil there. Experimenting on people and shit, all kinds of, and hurting animals and shit. It's wickedness. It's pure wickedness. Right? And so, so it has to come to an end. Right? We can't have Christmas celebrations with the Antichrist. Right? And a bunch of racist Nazis and all kinds of shit running around. Right? And drones. Aliens, whatever. So I appreciate y'all rocking with me, right? So I brought y'all a little havoc on your into your holiday, right? Little Christmas chaos. I'm an agent of chaos, I must admit. You see, I'm an agent of chaos, like the Joker, right? Sometimes you gotta inject a little chaos. So that's what I just did. So. That's all I got for now. I may come back on New Year's. I may do a New Year's prediction show. People be doing shit like that. I may do one. Right? I may come at you because I don't be really fucking with New Year's. So I may hop on here, you know what I'm saying, with my peeps, and I might even have a drink, a glass. I might even pop a bottle of champagne with y'all. And do some Christmas. I may do some, I don't know if I may do some remote viewing, some targets, see what I come up with. It's not technically remote viewing, but I don't know. I may do a little bit of that, do some analysis, and I may do a New Year's prediction show on New Year's. A little more holiday havoc and come back through. So, but that's all I got